Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make garlic fried rice. I love fried rice. I consider it a staple of urban survival cooking that everybody should know or can know. It's really easy and really cheap to do and so quick because it's usually made with leftover steamed rice, which means you can do this with some leftover steamed white rice from Panda or Chinese takeout or rice that you've made yourself, and just whip it out and have a meal like that. Not like that, but pretty quick. So I literally make this recipe quite often when I come home from work and I'm tired, I don't have a lot of effort. I can just take out some rice I got in the fridge and just do this. So let's get started. All right, to start off, I'm gonna do everything in one pan. I normally do everything in one pan anyway. It's less to clean up, and really you just need one pan. I have a pretty big pan. This is a 30 centimeter pan, or about a foot in diameter. I think it's plenty of space, but you can use whatever kind of pan you have. I think it'll work. You can use this really small pan. It's going to be cramped, but you can do it. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn our heat up to medium. And the first step to this is that we're going to fry some eggs. And since I'm cooking 2 cups of rice, I'm going to use 2 eggs. So I say about a cup per egg. Now, some people would say that is a lot of egg for 1 cup of rice, but I disagree. I feel like that it breaks up the monotonous mouthfeel of just eating rice, and it has that beautiful spongy texture. And how I'm going to cook these eggs is I'm going to take about a tablespoon of butter. I'm just going to melt it on this side. This is unsalted butter. You can use regular butter. Or you don't even have to use butter. You can use oil, I would say about a teaspoon of oil. But I always like the texture and the flavor of eggs cooked in butter. And so I'm just going to go ahead and drop this in, and we are going to scramble them. And you can scramble these ahead of time, but I always like when you go to a hibachi place or a teppanyaki place, and they're cooking the eggs in front of you and they're scrambling in front of you. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then we're gonna salt and pepper to taste, guys. All right, so while those are cooking on this side, I'm about to put I'm gonna put about a teaspoon of oil here on the other side. And what I am going to do is I have about 6 cloves of garlic. You can use as much garlic as you want, or if you don't have fresh garlic, or you don't feel like cutting anything up, you can skip this step for now. If you want to use, you can use garlic flakes and add them later, and I'll show you when to do that. But I'm just going to go ahead and drop this garlic in here and brown it up a little bit. And while your garlic is cooking, don't neglect your eggs. Now my butter is already starting to go to brown up. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my rice in here. It's about 2 cups. It's a little bit more than 2 cups. And I just took this stuff right out of the fridge just to show you that this requires very little prep. This is gonna take less than 10 minutes, guys. And just break that up right onto that garlic. And you can mix everything up. And to this, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of butter. I would say about a tablespoon of butter per cup of rice. And get everything combined. So the next thing is we're gonna add about a tablespoon per cup of rice of soy sauce. Now I'm using a really light soy sauce. This in particular is soy sauce that's made for cooking soup. It's got a more mellow flavor. It's a little bit less salty, but it is still pretty salty. It is no kidding soy sauce. I'm gonna add about so a tablespoon per cup of rice. This a little bit more, so I'm gonna add about a half tablespoon here. And that is it. We're just gonna mix everything up. Now, at this time, if you didn't have fresh garlic to use, that is fine. You can, at this time, you can add, I would say about a tablespoon of garlic flakes. And then from here on, you can add whatever you want, guys. You can put leftover chicken in here. You can put extra vegetables. You can put cabbage or peas or carrots. Shrimp. This is pretty much a good basis for fried rice in general. But it's been cooking for about 3 minutes now, guys, and I think it's done. So here it is, guys. Here is my garlic fried rice. It looks delicious. It smells good. It looks like it came from a restaurant, in my opinion. Let's do a money shot. It's good. It's garlicky, it's buttery, it's not overpowering, it's not too salty, it's not too oily, it's delicious. I promise this is awesome. So there it is, guys. That is my take on garlic fried rice. It was really easy and really cheap to do. This whole process took like less than 10 minutes. And I used old rice that I had made earlier this week, which means you can use leftover rice from your Chinese takeout, or you can make new rice just to do this. I do that all the time because it's so good. I crave it. I allow you to do the same thing. And this recipe is really versatile because it's more along the lines of normal fried rice. So you can add almost whatever you want to this thing. You can add peas or carrots or cabbage. You can make it spicy by adding some chilies. The sky is the limit. I hope you like this. Please try it out.